going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign of what's going to happen.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher Stock Channel. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, of course, guys, we go over the funny article first. We have ERCOT board members who lived outside of Texas are resigning. And guys, remember, everything is planned out. I did a couple videos on that situation. Go to my main channel, The Crypto Teacher, and go check those out. Now, we have the Dow reverses 360-point loss after the Fed speaks. So we know how it goes, guys. When Jerome is in the house, the stock market moves up. Now, the fact is they're going to continue on doing the purchasing, 0% interest, as we know. But on March 31st, they have not said anything about those facilities or whether they're going to keep it going or closing them. That is very, very important because we need to know that. If those facilities stop, we know liquidity is going to shrink up. And of course, that's going to hit stock market. Plus, it's going to really hit cryptos. Now, we have over in Hong Kong, tech stocks take a hit. Same way American tech stocks are taking a hit. Guys, we know now that the economy is global. We know the central banks are running this in lock sync. All the central banks are on the same page. That's why I say it's so important. Turn on your CNBC World. Check out the Asian markets, guys. It's 5 o'clock Pacific time. Or if you're on the East Coast, it's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And basically, they play Asian markets all night. And normally how their markets react lets us know how we're going to react. Now, we also have BlackRock downgrades government bond. Now, we know that the Federal Reserve asked BlackRock to purchase tens of billions of dollars in mortgage-backed securities and corporate bonds. So basically, BlackRock is definitely a walking conflict of interest. At the time, they were managing about $7.4 trillion. I know it has been raised to about 10 to 12 trillion after all this money printing. But definitely, guys, that is not good for them shorting government bonds. Now, we have Lucid Motors and Churchill come out and say they are doing the deal. And remember, I stated, guys, wait until they actually announce it. So therefore, we can look and see how the stock reacts and what happens. That's right. We know that they're there to take your money. As soon as they announce it, the stock reacts, and what does it do? It goes down. But Lucid Motors does have a nice car. I think the first car, of course, is a luxury car. It's about $70,000. Hopefully they can make cars that are cheaper for mass production. That's the big hurdle. Now, we know Tesla invested in Bitcoin. Of course, Bitcoin took a dip. Tesla took a dip right behind it. But as we see, Bitcoin is moving up. But Bitcoin is definitely going to take a bigger dip. Just like I stated, as this liquidity shrinks, we know what this money is for. This money is to build the fourth industrial revolution. That's why they printed all this money and put it in all these stocks. That's to build the future. That's what this money is for. So, of course, they're going to start shrinking this money out of all these shell companies. Now, we also had Square buy $170 billion worth of Bitcoin. Today, I did a video on my main channel, Crypto Teacher, on Jerome Powell's meeting today, the Fed. So definitely go check that out because, of course, they talked about crypto, stable coins, Fed now. It's definitely the future. This payment system that we have right now is no longer going to exist. Now we have Alphabet and Intel team up for 5G cloud. And guys, y'all know from the beginning, I talked about Intel. All the news articles going on, Intel is over or is over. Guys, always take a look at the balance sheet. Intel is one of the few companies that's on the stock market that has a great balance sheet. So definitely, guys, Intel is not going anywhere. Now we had, looking over the indicators, we had dollar down, we had the VIX down, and then also basically we had the yields down. Now I've spoken about yields time and time again. Like I stated, guys, at the end of the year, stocks are definitely going to have a pullback. We're going to see inflation start to take over. They are allowing the yields to rise, so we know what's about to happen. Just like I stated, do not forget, they printed 20% of all currency that ever existed in 2020. That's not happening in 2021. Yes, Biden is going to do this big stimulus bill, but a lot of that is already cooked in. We see all these shell companies going 100 times earnings. That is out of this world. But lastly, guys, we have Workhorse down 50% after Oshkosh is awarded the actual USPS contract. So we definitely see that stock up. But definitely, guys, make sure that you are looking for the opportunities. We had a lot of stocks that took a hit today that you can run in and start stacking up. Especially when it comes, remember I told you with cannabis, we know it's not going anywhere. Cannabis, gambling stocks, any alcohol stocks. Guys, we know what this economy is going to be about going forward. Your drones, your EV stocks, solar, robotics, anyone that's in data that's trying to make the data actually smarter. I've been over those. So definitely, guys, when we see this pullback and you want to take advantage of the quick dip, definitely do that. But we do have to wait and see what happens with these Fed facilities on the 31st. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget to go to the main channel, Crypto Teacher channel. Learn the new economy, cryptos, blockchain. Also, like, subscribe, spread everywhere. And this channel, guys, like, subscribe, spread everywhere. And y'all have a wonderful day.